right, so looking at this, it looks as if there is an energy of someone who intuitively knew that there was some kind of imbalance in the relationship that they were in. And the conflict was that they knew that it was dealing with lies, manipulation, possible not telling full truths. And there was this sense of recognizing that the best thing that could happen is to get out of the situation with this Three of Pentacles in reverse, not working together. At the base, I feel like there was maybe some power plays having to do with finances, perhaps a masculine energy who was kind of maybe keeping this person in a situation because of finances, but this person knew that there was imbalance and they wanted to get out of the manipulation. It appears that, this person, whoever this is, may still be kind of struggling to get out of it. I feel like there's this intuitive knowing that it's not right, that it's not good for this person. But with the Page of Wands upright and the Two of Swords in reverse here, this to me is saying that, this is a person that's having difficulty making the choice to give the news perhaps to this other person that they want to leave. And I feel as if this is possibly because, again, with this King of Pentacles in reverse at the base of the situation, I feel like this might be because this individual is kind of calling the shots financially. I feel as if this person who is recognizing this and who may be kind of feeling a sense of not feeling comfortable with saying this, is certainly aware and like in this Queen of Swords energy, which is they pretty much are using their judgment to see it for what it is. However, because maybe a lot of time has been put into this situation, they are feeling as if it's probably not worth it to walk away because of what the effort that was put into it, even though intuitively and also I feel like logically this person knows that this is not a good situation. So it really feels like this is about it's leaning more towards convenience and more towards a sense of holding on for resources. Now, the hope here is to get a new beginning and to be able to start over. However, I feel like this person in this situation is feeling as if they have to kind of hide themselves and maybe not be as true to themselves as they would like to be in order to kind of power through this situation. And with this star in reverse, to me, this is leaning more towards how this person is feeling it is as a soul weight, because they're not able to show up in their truth and in what they feel would be best for them on a soul level, even though at the material level, they're getting kind of what they need and being provided for, but they're paying a cost for that. So, at the root of this, I have the Two of Cups at the base of the situation and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And for me, that's kind of saying disloyalty. So there's this sense of, being true to the resources and the materiality of it, but not the emotions. So let's get some advice here for the situation, for the person involved here. We're going to start with a feather message, and we have Hawk. It says, pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. So again, I feel like whoever this is, this individual already knows this. And this would just be a confirmation for you that you are correct and that your concerns are valid, especially right now with the way things are. There aren't too many people who aren't concerned about finances and their resources. And it's actually a challenge. It's actually a huge challenge to kind of step out on a limb almost to kind of follow after what you feel is truest at a soul level. And there's lots of things being presented to us visually and in our experience to make you really question that and what that is. And if it's worth the consequence that you can actually deal with as a result of that. Because for every choice that we make, you're going to have some kind of reaction, whether it's a choice to that you think is going to benefit you or not, there's going to be some sort of consequence. And it just really depends on what you feel comfortable with dealing with. So let's get an abundance message here as well. Okay, we have focus on your priorities. Okay, where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention that they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So for this individual, I feel like this is speaking directly to the sense that if you focus on what is the most important to you, and it could be either of these things, it could be your financial well-being. It could also be your sense of being true to what will give you a sense of internal fulfillment at a soul level. Whatever your priority is for you, just make sure that that's what you focus on. So what I feel like from this, it's saying is that if you decide that, hey, right now it's more important that I get my financial resources covered, or that I have this type of comfort, or I know that I have this type of security. So I'm going to focus on that. That's what I get out this relationship. And the other parts that I don't feel like I'm getting, which might be like your emotional fulfillment, or if you feel like there's a sense of disloyalty that's happening here, or if you feel like a sense of superficiality to it, it's saying basically focus on that's what comes with that. Now, on the other side, if you decide that you want to kind of follow after your soul and what makes you feel spiritually fulfilled, or at an emotional level, feel like you're being loved and you're in a partnership, then you would have to focus on that and recognize that, yes, I might have to go without for a bit because of that. So I want to show you even the picture on this card here. This woman, how she's dressed, and I'm not throwing shade. Like I'll throw on like whatever sometimes, but it's almost like a sense of, when like you just throw on a little wrap over your head and you just kind of have on a house coat, whatever you have, it's almost that energy. But she's carrying a lamp and she's following her light, so I feel like that might be relevant to some.